This is Charlie Parsons for Boxing Social in association with William Hill and Empire Fight Store. Mr. Clifton Mitchell. It is Wednesday mid-morning. The weather's incredible. We're in Florida. You're donning the shades. You've got the Derby the football shirt on. You've got the sliders. Life's good, innit?
Life's all right, you know. Been away from the family for nearly a month now. That's not so good. But like I said, you know, you have to make sacrifices to do great things. Understand?
Let's talk about those sacrifices set in place for this Saturday. Your girl Sandy Ryan challenges Jessica McCaskill, Undisputed. I was just speaking to her. I said, how powerful is this for you as a young girl? This would have been everything you dreamed of. The team is so close. No matter what adversity and what setbacks you face, you've always stuck together. You have this shot Saturday. Just on the team and everything you've gone through together, how special is it?
It's you know, it's a massive achievement for what you call this. The magnitude of what's going to happen on Saturday, yeah. There's nothing set in stone here. One thing's for certain is that, you know, there's no stone unturned. She's done everything diligently, and she's proper locked into this camp. And you know, for us to take ourselves from Portugal to America off our own back, nobody's paying for this. Understand? So that's how serious we've took it. And let's talk about, you know, records being this and being that. It's not. All that matters is you'll get the W. I'm not interested in if it's a brilliant fight, boring fight. All I'm interested in is the W.
She was always matched very tough from early on, and because of that faced adversity early on with a loss early in her career. But just speaking to her now, she said how much it brought her on, made her a little bit more serious about the way that she approaches things. Now going into the biggest fight of your career. Almost the best thing that happened to her in a weird way in terms of like what's come on since then.
People can take this as a loss. I always say this was a lesson that she had to learn, and the lesson was that you can't take nothing for granted. And Farias probably did the best thing. Like I said, we haven't took McCaskill. We are up for the best version, the best ever McCaskill. So we're prepared diligently for this job, and all in all, it's in God's hands now. You understand? We've done the best that we can do, and for me, the best will be, you know, the best will be good enough. Understand?
About a month ago, when it circulated regarding Alicia Baumgartner's failed test, Jessica McCaskill made some sort of strange remarks. Since then, I believe they've sort of been taken back, or however the process unfolded. But Sandy said at the time it was a horrible period for her. She was on the phone with Frank and Eddie straight away. You know, these sort of comments aren't going to tarnish the fight, is it? She said that, you know, it was a clown thing to do, and you reiterate all of that.
I think, you know, people apologising. If I poke you in the eye and apologise, yeah, does it still hurt? Of course it does. Yeah. So, you know, I don't really take them apologies as anything, because you know what? I can apologise and not really mean it, can't you? Just apologising for the social media. Yeah. Now, it's down to her what she thinks. And I think Eddie's quite a powerful man in the boxing, but I don't think he's that powerful that he can start pissing about with blood samples and, you know, drug samples for VADA or UCAS, whatever it is. But like I said, she was very brave in what she said, and we are going to do Eddie a favour and take her out the game on Saturday. You understand?
Big words, fire talk.
Well, you know what? Well, I'm a fighting man, and all it all boils down to is, like, when it gets into ring, it's going to be down to them two. Yeah, it's them two, me against that Rick Ramoff. Sorry, not Bumoff. Why do I keep calling him Bumoff? Well, sorry, I shouldn't call him that. But you know what? I don't really give a shit. I don't even know him. I don't like him. I don't even know him. And it's not like me not to like somebody, not know him. But like I said, all in all, so bants. As long as both of them come out the ring safe, first and foremost. The win is first. Them coming out the ring safe is second. To be fair, yeah, close, a very, very close second. But no, seriously, I had fun and enjoy it. Yeah, I just, as long as it's a nice fight and nobody gets robbed, or, you know, it's a clean cut decision. Understand? Listen, on the little, I don't know anybody know this, but we're going to try and knock her out. You know, there's a bit of a bonus for a knockout, so we'll try it. You know what I mean?
I've never seen such a vicious man speak so calmly about knockouts.
Because the reason why I'm so calm is because, you know, as an ex-professional myself, I used to like knocking them out myself. So I like to see a knockout. And listen, you're not going to get. Listen, that girl's one tough girl. Sandy's as tough as a brick. McCaskill's tough as a brick. So, but I think we are going to get the best McCaskill that you've seen in a very long time. You know, the other girl that boxed her in the last fight brought her down to a weight that she's not used to, and then you've got. And then she brought the other girl up to a weight she's not boxed at. So, you know, we're not mentioning no names, but that's a fight that we'd like in the future. But first and foremost, we're going to get this out of the way, and God willing, we get this done. And out of fun and joke, and all seriousness, we're going in there to do a job on this girl.
Just on the world of boxing as a whole, we see Conor Benn return to the ring this week. Your thoughts?
Very good. I'm happy that this has all been put to bed to a degree. Understand? I don't know how far it's been put together, whether he can box in England or not. As long as he's out again, and like I said, you know, it's been cleared. I don't know what the British Boxing Board of Control are saying, but you know, they're a rule onto their own, and they're a government onto their own. They don't have no what I call consistency in anything that they do. So they can change their mind at any given time. So enough said about the board.
Just finally from me on the heavyweights, the boxing circus always continues. I read something the other day. The first time that Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder was spoke about by Eddie Hearn was 2015. It's 2023 now. We've still not had the fight, and it still doesn't look like it's going to happen. Who knows who's at fault, but frustrating.
Of course it's frustrating, because I think that there's loads of matches to be made, but there's that many different networks, and there's that many different promoters that trying to protect their product. It's about protecting their product, really, because if their big names have gone, they're struggling to make matches. And you know what? There's boxing, and then there's heavyweight boxing. It's two different money. And like I said, Ngannou against Tyson, I think is a very, very dangerous fight, because it's heavyweights. I'm not talking about.
Could you not say that about any heavyweight fight then?
No.
Or is there something different about?
No, I think it's only different is if Tyson can.
Just picking that back up.
Okay, if Tyson needs to be on ball, on job for this fight, because for a couple of 3-4 rounds it can be very dangerous. Him just coming out swinging shots. I know Tyson's very good at the defence. Obviously, I've worked with the Fury team, with me and Peter, and but all in all, I think as long as he switches on, and I think he needs to drag him in deep waters late. When they stop bashing him up about round 7 and 8, because I don't think Ngannou is going to have it in the tank. Yeah. And start frustrating him, making him gas, making him swing and miss. But it could be interesting for the first 4 rounds. He just needs to jump on him fast.
Hey, look, the fans will buy it, whatever.
Oh yeah, you're going to buy it. No matter what you say, you are going to buy it. And like I said, I don't blame him.
That's why they get away with it, though.
Yeah. Listen, take the money. Yeah. At the end of the day, when boxing is finished, you're still going to have something to say that, this fight. They didn't say anything with Conor McGregor in Mayweather, did they? So they shouldn't be saying nothing about this one.
Some man for one man. You answered my Fury and Ngannou question that was next, and I didn't even have to ask you about it. Now, that is a man who is experienced, and he knows what he's talking about when it comes to the heavyweight. Just a final message ahead of Saturday night. Really, really big occasion for you and the team, and a proud moment.
Yeah, very, very proud. You know what? I've stuck at this. She's been with me since she's been 13. So I build my fighters from the floor upwards. I don't get given fighters. A lot of coaches out here get given them. I build them from the floor upwards. So it's a massive occasion for me, for Sandy, for the team, for Derby, in fact, even up the Rams. So it's massive. It's massive, and she's the first world champion that's come out of Derby, and I'm glad to be a part of it. And I'm glad to say that I've had a massive impact in what she's done. Like I said, it's going to be good. I can't wait for the celebrations.
Well, Clifton, we look forward to Saturday night. Thank you, as always, for speaking to us at Boxes.